Okay, I'm going to try and videotape us coming through the lock. We are approaching lock 4 in the flight of 5 on the Erie Canal. Lock tender is the same one we had in lock 6. He hopped in his car, ran down here. Sometimes they do double duty on the locks. So I don't know how well this is going to work, but we'll see if we can get the whole lock through. Some of it, the camera will be stuffed in my pocket because I have lines to manage. What's going to happen, I'm going to pull in, get as close as I can, and Angel's going to grab a boat pole and grab the front line, and then I'll run down to the back deck and grab the back line, and then this lovely lockmaster is going to drop us down. This lock, I believe, is 35 feet. I will let you know as we go through. You can see the lock walls, they will close behind us. Right now I'm in 19 feet of water. As I go over the sill, and there's a little mark where the sill is, I will go from 17 feet, 16, 15, and hold on, 14, 9, 13, 13, should jump to about 45 in any second. 13. He's closing the lock doors behind us. I'm over the sill, I believe. Yeah, this lock drops down 34.5 feet. Depth finder's not working real well because it's still telling me I'm in 7 feet of water, and I know that's not true. I'm going to take you right past the light post. Yep. Now I'm in 48 feet of water. I'm trying. Okay, I have Angel at the, and she's got the, she's got the line. Once she has it in her hand, then I will shut the boat off. You good? Showing 48 feet here, and I'm gonna run down and get the back line or a pipe, depending on what I can get. Sorry, the camera's bouncing all around. I can't really get anything yet. I'm just going to sit here until the lock starts moving because I can't get to the cable there. You beat us here.
Yeah.
I said it's his twin.
Yeah.
Okay, up in front of, turn around, say hi, Angel.
No.
Up in front of us is a lock wall. That lock wall is 45 feet high. And I'm holding on with a boat pole to a cable in the lock wall.
Lock 3, lock 4, dropping 1.
I don't know if you just heard the radio transmission. The lockmaster told the next lock that he is dropping 1 boat, just so they're ready when we get there. The gate, or the valves are opening. We can hear the valves opening. The boat starts to move around when that happens. These locks are going super, super fast. Coming up, we had a lot more boats than the lock took, maybe 15-20 minutes to get all the boats in. Then when you fill it takes longer, maybe another 15 minutes to fill it. They seem to empty these locks in about 2 minutes. So it's making this trip through real quick. I'm walking back as soon as I can reach the cable with it. Okay, first valve is open all the way. Up on the blue box there are the lights that indicate what valves are open. He's got 2 valves open, dropping us down. And I'm going to step back and grab this cable with my hand because the boat pole's too long. and it's there. And there's a cable that I hold on to. And that just keeps us close to the lock wall. Angel has a rope. She prefers the rope. I prefer the cables. Now, I'm gonna reach back. You can see as the water drops, the upbound lock wall is shown and water's coming through. That's where we just came through. And water's still coming through it. But not enough that the valves jump faster than the water comes through. And because I'm using my left hand to hold the camera, my right hand, which I didn't put a glove on, is holding the cable, which is slimy. So there's the cable, it's recessed into the wall. And you can see the lock wall, the lower doors. Once we're all done, there'll be about 45 feet of door exposed, and we'll have about 15 feet of water under us versus the 45 when we came into the lock. This is the flight of 5. It drops us roughly 150 feet between 5 locks, leaving us in Waterford, New York at the visitor center. Hopefully there's a spot on the lock wall or the visitor center where we can tie up. It's $25 a night with electric. If not, we may just continue on, though that'll make a real long day. And I'll only do that if I can get a slip at Albany Yacht Club. You notice the front of the boat's going out. We're not worried about it because we are in the locks all by ourselves. You look up, you see how far up we are, or down we are. Angel doesn't like the video camera. Do you, Angel? Like the video camera? I have to say she's an awesome first mate. Does a good job. We work well together, and that's important. You don't want to be fighting in the locks and arguing what to do and how to do it. But this is about lock 160 for us between the loop and this trip. So we kind of got it down to a science. I'm hoping my battery lasts till we get through the lock at least, and if not, it'll cut short on its own. You can see the lock door exposing more and more of it. The lock drains just by opening valves. There's no pumps involved. Right now there's 3 valves open at the bottom of the lock that are draining the lock out. When he's done, he'll open the lock door. The water level will even out, and will be level with the lower pool between locks 4 and 3. When we get through, he'll shut the doors and he'll wait. If there's we're going eastbound, if there's a westbound boat, he'll just open the doors and let them in, and then they open the valves at the top end of the lock and it fills itself. If there's somebody coming eastbound like us, he'll just open the valves, fill it, and then open the upbound doors. The upbound doors are obviously much shorter than the downbound doors. I think we're at the bottom. I can't tell for sure. I'll know in a second. I'm looking at my depth finder. Now we got about another 2.5 feet of water to let out of the lock. And then once he opens the lock doors, then I'll go back up to the helm. Angel will push us off the lock wall, just so it's a little easier. This way the back of the boat doesn't hit the lock wall when I pull off. And then we'll continue down to lock 3. On this trip, this will be about 55 locks we have done this trip. When we were going westbound, we started with this lock empty and filled it up. Not sure how much more water we have. Look, and because we're going down, it's real easy. Got about 6 more inches of water in the lock to let out. 3. I don't know if the camera will focus on that. That's my handheld remote for the autopilot, which also has a depth on it. Yeah, you should be able to read that. 15 feet. They should be opening the lock doors any second now. It is hot in here today. It's gone up to 90 degrees. Hazy, hot, and humid. Once we get tied up in Waterford, we'll turn on the air conditioners and it'll be time for a cool beverage. We do got to run to the grocery store. We're running out of things like napkins, paper towels, paper plates, just different things. I see light coming through the locked door. He is starting to open them. Yep, they are cracking slowly. So that's my cue to let go of the line. And then I'll go up to the helm, start the motor. Before I do, look at that wall. Look at all the water coming through. That's what we just came through. Lock doors are almost open. Go ahead, push us off, Angel. Angel's pushing us off, and we're gonna go out the lock. Once I get out the lock, then I will continue. I'll shut the video off. Nobody wants to see this more than once, but they are impressive. The ingenuity of the people that built these.
Lock 3, Lock 4, one on the way.
And the lockmaster just let the next lock know we're coming down.